At the moment, we operate domestically only, so we service the Golden Triangle, Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban on a daily basis.
I'm going to take you into another segment now. I hope you're ready.
This is where the fun starts.
This is where the fun starts.
As the journey went along, the demand for business class was raised significantly, so we've developed Lift Premium, which is our business class offering.
Hi everybody, welcome back to episode 2 of CT Chronicles season 3. I'm really excited to do this episode because we get to take to the skies with a fantastic airline, and it is Lift. Welcome Celiers, this is your first time on CT Chronicles as Lift and as the CCO of your airline.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. It's a privilege to be here.
It is, it's awesome. Thank you so much. So I just want to jump into why you joined Lift. How did your journey come to be in joining this fantastic airline?
So the whole idea of Lift was born during COVID, so the industry in itself was obviously in a bit of turmoil. Personally, I've had a dream since a little boy to be part of a new airline, or actually have an airline. So it was quite exciting when the opportunity came along, and it's been a privilege to be part of the journey from the start, building up the idea, developing everything, and then to the launch of the first flight. And yeah, it's been 5 years already. It's our 5th birthday in December. So yeah, it's just been a great journey so far.
Well, it's definitely a happy birthday for the South African public to have another airline that we can jump on. And I think that just leads me to my next question for you is, how important is your partnership with Corporate Traveller as Lift?
Overall, firstly, Flight Centre Travel Group on its own is a renowned player in the industry, not only in South Africa but in the world. So it's an obvious partner to be close to for anyone in the travel industry. Secondly, business and corporate travel is always important for, again, anyone that is operating in the travel industry. And then thirdly, over the past few years, dealing with the corporate travel agents and the passion and commitment and professionalism they show when dealing with their customers, that aligns with the way that we want to look after our customers. So it's a good fit and an important part of our business, yeah.
I have to agree, the passion for people moving people is so imperative, especially in the current market that we sit in when we look at how competitive our skies have actually become. So for those still getting to know Lift as an airline, I mean, what does your network look like now? What are the routes that you're now either gaining or currently have in your space?
So at the moment, we operate domestically only. So we service the Golden Triangle, Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban on a daily basis. Go up to 7 to 8 frequencies a day between Joburg, Cape Town. And over the peaks, we increase that to about 8 to 9 frequencies a day. What makes us different, I think the key thing is the people that we have. Everyone extremely passionate about airline, aviation, and been in the industry for years, so we've got very experienced staff, and that personal touch that they are able to deliver, which is really the Lift experience, that's what makes us different. And it's on board, at the aircraft, in the support center, everywhere.
Looking at what the airline has done in its 5 years young life in the South African skies, is there something that's memorable for you or a moment for you that sticks out?
Over the years, we've done some very exciting stuff. We always try and keep it interesting and exciting on board as well. We've done some great onboard activations with some South African partners. We had High Tea with Oyster Box. We had Babylon's Touring on recently. We've had a disco in the sky with some live music, comedy shows, fashion shows. So we always try and see who we can partner with to just create a little bit more of a memorable experience for our passengers, and that surprise and delight element. At the moment, we're also running a competition in line with our 5th birthday where we invited the public to design a birthday tale, a special celebratory tale, so that the nominations are out, or the top 5 are out, and the public is currently busy voting for that, and that will then go live for our birthday, yeah.
On the tail of the aircraft?
On the tail of one of the aircraft,
that's
yeah.
Pretty
so that's
cool.
exciting.
If it's yours, post it in the comments. So just hooking on to what you said just now around essentially the uniqueness of Lyft and your proudly South African DNA and the products that you have on board, there's some unique features that you also have as Lyft. I like the Disco in the Sky. It's definitely the one that I would have been on. But you also have some premium offerings as well as like Kids Fly Free. Do you want to elaborate on that product for me a little bit?
Definitely. When we designed the product, I think we focused on, number one, being customer-focused, customer-centric, and just bringing a bit of an elevated experience back to flying, making it as easy as possible. Plans change, and people need to make amendments, etc. So when we developed the fare rules, it's definitely the most flexible fare rules that exist in the country. And then again, as the journey went along, the demand for business class was raised significantly. So we've developed Lyft Premium, which is our business class offering, and that comes with a beautiful onboard service and some light meal offering. Fast track security, slow lounge access, and all of those other bells and whistles that goes with business class. Yeah, and kids, I mean, that's an essential part over the leisure period, so we do offer a special discount for kids.
I think like offering the snack on board is such a big thing as well for business travelers because they always fly at these strange times, and just getting a snack in before they have to jump into a car and hop off to a meeting is such a big difference. And as well as for those SMEs that generally want to move around either their own customer or employee, or even someone who's higher up in their business in an executive position, being able to have the option of a premium product makes such a massive difference for that journey. But how is Lyft looking to navigate this landscape going into the future and ensuring business travelers are always going to be taken care of where Lyft can provide that?
So, yeah, post-COVID, the market has definitely been quite terminal, and no one really knew how quickly the recovery would be. We've always been very responsible. We started out with 2 aircraft, and over time, we've grown to 7 aircraft. But responsibly adding where the demand is and when it's needed.
Yeah, and sustainably become that household name 100%. That everybody recognizes when they look up or when they check in.
Yes.
I think that's awesome. Thank you, Cilliers. I'm going to take you into another segment now. I hope you're ready.
This is where the fun starts.
This is where the fun starts. Okay, so we're going to dive into the next segment of our connection today. It's called 6 Questions in 60 Seconds, Cilliers, so no pressure. The age-old question, chicken or beef?
Beef.
Brilliant, awesome. Complete the song. I want to get away.
Ooh, you know. I want to fly away.
Yes! You did it. Brilliant, Cilliers. I loved that. It's true, yeah.
You were a bit high for me there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and match next time, okay? So it's not like a C sharp. This is a good one. Durban Bunny Chow or Joburg Kota?
Durban Bunny Chow?
Oh, for sure. Definitely love a mutton Durban Bunny Chow. Right. Follow or unfollow? Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo?
Unfollow Lionel Messi, follow Cristiano Ronaldo.
I wonder if you are like a Manchester supporter. Who would you hire, fire, and partner with out of these 3 people? Bill Gates, Rassi, I don't even need to finish the name, and Beyonce.
Hire Rassi, fire Beyonce, partner with Bill Gates.
Yeah. Brilliant, awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's actually brilliant. What's going to happen is that this little globe here is not just for show. I'm going to spin it as hard as I can, and then you're going to tell me to stop, and I'm going to land my finger somewhere, and I'm then going to ask you a question around your industry.
Oh, you'll need to aim to land in South Africa, eh? Domestic.
I'll do my best. I'll put my finger really low. And then you need to answer 2 questions for me from that destination. You ready?
Yeah. Stop.
Oh, you're really lucky. I hit South Africa.
Putting out good vibes.
Putting out good vibes. Okay, so you spoke about the Golden Triangle earlier. So let's talk about the 3 IATA codes that belong to those airports. Do you want to do it? So let's start with Johannesburg.
J&B,
Brilliant. Cape Town.
CPT,
And Durban.
DUR.
Brilliant. That's awesome. I love that.
Type that a million times a day.
Yes, we know, trust me, And then the next thing is when we look at that Golden Triangle, what is the average flight time between each one?
So it's published 2 hours and 10 minutes Joburg, Cape Town, 2 hours other way around, but fly just below, so about an hour and 50, hour 55, depending on the direction. Cape Town, Durban, slightly different, 2:05 and 2:15, depending on the direction, but also just comes out just below that normally, and an hour on Joburg, Durban, yeah.
That is scary. He said things I didn't know. This is part of the interview where I'm basically going to say to you, it's a travel quiz trivia. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions. And the point of these 3 questions is to get as many of them right, purely because you want to end up on a leaderboard. And we're going to be tracking that leaderboard as we go through each of our series. And hopefully you end up on top, Celiers. Are you ready?
Hope so.
Okay, all right, top achiever. Right. So, first question. Which country in the world has the most time zones?
USA. Russia.
Bless, no, the first answer was, it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You lock it in and that's it.
Okay.
The correct answer is actually France.
Okay.
Purely because it has multiple territories globally.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, we stretch very far. All right, going on to question 2 of 3. What is the largest island in the world that isn't a continent?
Greenland. Antarctica.
First to get it right. We should have confetti on screen when we do that. Yes, brilliant. And the last question is, what city is famous for the Golden Gate Bridge?
San Francisco.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
2 out of 3. That's a pass if you ask me. Brilliant, well done.
First one was a trick question, though.
First one, really was it though? I don't know. No, I'm kidding, it really was. We're totally throwing that in there. It's been brilliant sitting down with you and obviously discussing this fantastic airline that is Lyft. But I mean, the sky is the limit at the end of the day. So if we had to look at the final thing I'd like to ask you, and as we look to South African skies getting busier and busier, that demand is climbing, where is Lyft heading next?
Our aim is not to be the biggest airline very soon, but we want to be the best at what we're doing. So we'll focus on doing it responsibly, growing systematically, and going where our customers and the market want us to go. Like I mentioned, we're looking at some regional opportunities and seeing how we can grow that. And with some additional aircraft coming into the fleet over the next year, we'll be adding more frequency on the routes where we are and where we're already servicing our regular customers to make sure we can look after them even better.
I think that's brilliant. And I'm looking forward to watching this airline grow. It's so good to know that there's an airline that is definitely sticking to that whole listen to my customer and grow with it so that we can be consistent in our product delivery. It's amazing. Thank you so much, Celiers, for sitting with us on this season 3 of CT Chronicles. It's your first time with us and we loved it. Thank you.
Thanks again for having me.
And with that, we come to an end of another episode of CT Chronicles Season 3, where we had the privilege of sitting down with our guest, Celiers from Lyft Airlines. So as they take to the skies, we say goodbye until our next episode. Cheers.